All right, hello, welcome back to the stream, everybody. So, yeah, getting started a little bit late today because I was doing something else this morning, but, oh, wait a second. Oh, everything's working, okay. But, yeah, I'm here now. We're going to be doing some work on this sort of auto-battler card-based prototype thing. And, yeah, I think there's just bunch of things that I'd like to do, but what's going to be interesting about this stream is I'm going to be trying out some AI-assisted programming. But before I get into all of that stuff, I want to remind everyone that Gunforged is available for sale. So you can use the link in the description below to go and purchase that. There's also a demo if you'd like to try that first. But yeah, it's $8.99 USD. It's a great way to support me. You can also wishlist it if you'd prefer to wait for a sale or something to purchase it. So that's one way you can support me. It's very much appreciated. I also have Udemy courses available for sale. So if you're interested in those, you can learn how to build a complete game in the Godot engine using either C# or GDScript. So everything's linked below. Again, check that out if you're interested in supporting my work or if you're interested in the game or the courses. Okay, so today, to recap, what I'm working on is I'm working on a prototype for a sort of grid-based auto battler card game where you've got these cards here, and these cards all have certain types of abilities. And I've actually been working on adding descriptions. So you can see that I can open up this card description. The Alembic, it takes 7 turns to execute, and this consumes turn progress and applies 1 poison per turn consumed. Now there's one issue in here, which is that the description here is not showing up. So typically I'll have like these damage and poison descriptions. So the way I've got this set up is that you've got the name of the card, how many turns it does, and then here's all the effects that it has. So this Viper deals 1 damage and applies 2 poison, and then any highlighted word ends up having a description placed on the right-hand side as well. So you can always see exactly how things are working. That's not the case with the Alembic because of a minor detail, which we'll get into. But yeah, so anyway, the idea is that you organize your cards with all these different abilities. So you can see the skeleton just does damage. And you try to max out your board or make your board such that it's maximally efficient at killing the other board enemies here. So if I click begin, you can see that all these turn counters start going, and then you're in battle mode basically. And so yeah, you just want your board to basically be as optimal as possible for killing things. And yeah, that's it. That's basically the idea. So we're going to be doing some more work on that today. 1 second. Okay. So, hello Neozoid. Welcome back. How was the breakfast? It was good, thank you. It was delicious. It was delicious. So there's a couple of things that I need to do. Hello, I don't know how to say your first name. Yao, Marcos. Thank you, I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Brackheck, welcome back. How much is RNG going to play into the mechanics? So, there's different kinds of RNG that's going to be in the game. So there are going to be predefined cards. So, oops, I shouldn't have done that. There are going to be predefined cards, meaning that you've got like the skeleton warrior here. And this skeleton warrior is basically always going to be the same. So whenever you get a skeleton warrior, it's going to have this sort of basic setup. So there's going to be RNG in terms of like which cards you encounter during the run. So as you finish encounters or whatever, you'll get card rewards, and then you can choose from maybe a handful of cards to add to your inventory that you can use. So there's going to be RNG there, but then I want to add an alchemy system where you can combine 2 cards together and then create a new card that has the properties, some of the properties of one and some of the properties of the other. And so that's going to be RNG driven. So there's going to be some RNG with respect to that. So, I mean, I think that it's not going to be entirely RNG dependent in terms of like all the cards are randomly generated, right? There's going to be a set definition for each sort of like base card type such that it always works the same in every run. But then there are going to be opportunities for you to buff that card or add new abilities to that card to make it stronger. And that's where the RNG elements are going to come in. Obviously, we don't want to be at the mercy of the RNG, but you know. What did I have for breakfast? I had Eggs Benedict. Eggs Benedict, delicious. So there's a couple of things that I want to do on this stream, and I'm going to use the AI assisted programming to do this. I want to add a tag system, which, you know, a tag would be something like minion or relic or something, and then have certain abilities only apply to certain tags. But also, Let me think. I want to fix this bug here where this alembic does not show the descriptions here. So let's fix that first. So the reason why the alembic is a little bit weird is because if I go into my alembic here, this actually creates a turn consumer ability, and a turn consumer ability has this interface iComposite ability. And an iComposite ability is basically just an ability that can have sub-abilities. So the reason why the turn consumer has sub-abilities is because the way that the alembic works is it... how am I going to describe this? The way that the alembic works is that it consumes the turns of... Well, let's go in here. Let's see what the description says. So the alembic consumes turn progress and applies 1 poison per turn consumed. Targets cards in row and cards in column. So this description is a little bit rough still, but basically it's going to take any cards that are in the column above it and any cards that are in the row beside it. It's going to consume their turn progress, and then however many turns it consumed, it's going to apply that much poison. So, but in order to get that all working, the turn consumer is a card ability, but there needs to be sub-abilities that are executed as a result of however many turns were consumed by the turn consumer. And so that's where this iComposite ability comes in. And basically what happens is when the turn consumer is executed, it goes ahead and queries the board for the cards in the rows and the columns. And then it increments the turns consumed based on those turn cooldowns. And then for the sub-abilities that it has, it will... If the ability is an I ability magnitude, which is an ability that can have a value set, because there could be some abilities that can't have value set, right? So you imagine like Incense, for instance, doesn't have, that's a speed ability, which I guess, never mind, that's a bad example. But you can imagine abilities that trigger that don't necessarily have a magnitude. They don't have a value. They just do something, right? So only if the ability is an I ability magnitude will we set the magnitude to the turns consumed, and then this iComposite ability has to expose a get abilities to execute, and then this is used all the way back in the base card. So this is the root where all of the card abilities are executed. And again, in here we check if the ability that's executed here is an iComposite ability, then we will execute each sub-ability there. So anyway, that's kind of how it works. And all of this, what's actually making me feel good is this is kind of the approach that I was going to take, but I had AI build the system for me anyway, and that's exactly the system that it built. So I'm feeling pretty confident about that. That's great. Let's see. So yeah, we need to be able to, in the alembic here, will execute abilities. So we need to be able to get the description. So if I go to my card inspector, so we got ability explanation. So explanation, ability get explanation. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. This might be where AI can be helpful as well. What is Benedict? What is Benedict? Eggs Benedict. Eggs Benedict is basically like poached eggs with hollandaise sauce, which is like butter and stuff. What LLM are you using to assist in programming? Right now I'm using Claude 3.7 Sonnet. So yeah, that's the one I'm using. Waited until lunchtime today. Yes, I was having breakfast this morning. So, Benedict Cumberbatch, yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can get this going. Sorry, the cat is being super distracting. 1 second. All right. So let's see. My hair is being crazy today. So this get explanation, where is this used? So this is used in the card inspector. I guess the one thing that I could do is I could, let's see if we can do this. I actually want to try something. Let's do this first. I'm going to try this. So let's do this. Base card ability. So we're going to do an array of base card ability. Abilities to explain is equal to ability. And then, shoot. Do I want to combine this into one statement? Ability is I composite ability. Composite ability. Question mark. Composite ability. Oh, there we go. It finished it for me. Thank you. The only problem here is that I've got the window zoomed in a little bit for all of you, so I have to like scroll. I guess I can hide this window for now. Oh, it doesn't like this. Remove unnecessary parentheses. Okay. So we're going to get an array of all the abilities to explain. For each var ability in abilities to explain, we want to ability. I know I'm not using this this cursor IDE very well. Okay, so if explanation is equal to explain ability.get explanation null, continue. Let's do this. Set explanation. Cool. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab, if it's an iComposite ability, I'm going to make sure to grab all of the abilities that are associated with it. Now this is not exactly good, but I think this is going to fix. I think this is going to fix the, sorry, my cat is being so annoying right now. As soon as I sit down to stream, he starts running around, meowing, making a bunch of noise. I can't think. Okay, but anyway, we got this working now. So now the alembic will show that poison description here. Now, here's the interesting thing. If I have multiple poisons, which is definitely possible. So let me stage this. I don't trust the AI entirely yet, so I'm just going to stage things quite frequently. Turn consumer.add ability. Let's do new poison 1. Let's just add another poison 0. So I'm going to get 2 poison explanations here. So let's see what happens. It would be cool if someone made an extension to allow Copilot or some other helper AI within the Godot editor. Yeah, that would be nice. Hello, Pragyan. Yeah, the reason I'm using cursor right now is I was talking with a with an old colleague of mine who is working at a pretty large, like, I don't know if you'd call it a startup, but it's a pretty large startup-esque company. And he said that they are using these AI-enhanced editors and IDEs across their entire team. And that he was saying that 2 guys in 2 weeks made like a 100,000 line code change with AI tools. And it was fine. Like they did a huge migration with just 2 guys over 2 weeks using the AI tools. And I was like, okay, maybe that was kind of a wake-up call. It's like, maybe it's time to actually start getting familiar with these AI coding tools. Otherwise, I'm just going to get left behind. So that's why I'm using this stuff now. I think it's the right time. I think the AI tools are sophisticated enough where you can actually get a lot of good use out of them. So, yeah. I think it's a good idea. So, but we've got this redundant. So this is where I'm going to try to get the AI to fix this for me. So let me see if I can get this working. So I'm still trying to, I'm still not super familiar with the best way to use these things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Control-Shift-I. No, I can't use agent. I'm not on Cursor Pro, so I can't use the agent mode. But, so we get the card inspector. So So Control L, so we get the card inspector. So I'm adding stuff to the context right now so that it has context as to what I'm asking. Hold on a second, BRB. Never mind. So it's got a context into what I'm asking. So setup description. So ability explanation. So I probably need to go into the base card ability. So can I add this to the, how do I add? I know I can go in here. Base card ability. We'll add that. Let's go to the ability explanation. Oh, that's already in there. Okay. So let's see how well this works. So in card inspector, I have a method setup description that generates ability explanations for each ability on a base card. Let's add base card to this as well. Base card. The problem right now is that I get redundant explanations if there are two abilities of the same type. Refactor the code to make sure only one explanation is given for each ability type. So let's see what happens here. High load. Please upgrade to Pro or switch to the default model. I'm paying for this. I don't want to switch to the default model. Gee, dang it. Okay, well, I've already been foiled. Hello, Rin. Welcome back. Please upgrade. So I have to upgrade to Claude Pro? Wait, upgrade to... Oh, maybe I need to upgrade to Cursor Pro. Is that what I need to do? We're experiencing high demand. Let me Google this for real quick. Dang it. I've already been foiled by these AI tools. That's just the way it goes, huh? Well, do I want to, I don't know. Does this want me to upgrade to Cursor Pro? I don't really want to do this while I'm on stream. I mean, we could try the default model and see. We can try the default model and see if that's going to work, but let's just try again. Okay. Let's see. We'll try the default model. What? So it's just not working. Okay. It wants my money. Weren't you using VS Code before? That is free Copilot option, right? Yeah, but I think the Cursor is generally regarded as being better. So I'm trying Cursor. At least this is what my colleague was using for his company. All right, let me see. I really want this to work. High load, are you kidding me? Hold on, give me a second. All right, I might have to do this. Let me, I'll just stay on the video, but I'm gonna just hide my desktop just in case any sensitive information pops up. I'm gonna sign up for the Claude Pro real quick and see if it works. We're gonna see if it works. Cursor Pro. Put my card down. Gotta put in my address. We'll get here, we'll get here. Okay. I'm probably gonna need to re-sign into the Cursor IDE, so I know you can't see my screen right now, that's by design. I don't want any of you doxing me. I'm sure you guys wouldn't, but still not a good idea to put my information out there. Okay, am I on? I'm on Pro. Okay. Okay, I have no clue how like this pricing model works at all. So yeah, whatever. All right, I'll put my screen back up 1 second here. I'll put my screen back up in 1 second here. Let me just make sure that this is, I don't want any information to be shown on here that could be sensitive here. Can I see which version I'm on? Help. Let's see. About. Okay, it seems to be working now, so let's put my screen back up. Cool. All right, so let's see what it's doing. I'll refactor the setup description method. Oh, I can use agent now. Wait, let me switch to agent. See what it does. My colleague said to use the agent mode. Yes, work monkey. Do my work for me. Cursor is really good. I'm liking it so far. I've already used it for several like small things. And it seems to be doing pretty well. It's going a little bit slow right now, but we'll see. Only bad thing is you have to pay monthly for this, but I mean, if it saves me hours of time, then it's going to be worth it. Well, I guess we're just going to sit here and wait for the AI to think. Instead of me thinking, we'll wait for the AI to do it. I mean, obviously the way that I would do it is I would just probably just map out the types and just make sure that I'm not putting more than one explanation of a certain type. Actually, I don't think I can do that. Let's see. The ability description might need to be, yeah. So we might need to associate some kind of type with the explanation. So we'll see what the AI comes up with. Definitely is high load right now. It's definitely not. Based on the code I've examined, I'll now refactor the setup description method to avoid redundant explanations. The key is to track which ability types were already explained. So it's generating something for the card inspector. So it's done this. So let's take a look at what it did here. I've refactored setup description method to avoid redundant explanations for abilities of the same type. Here's what I've separated: the creation of ability labels from the creation of ability explanations for better organization. Okay. And let's see. I've added the hash set system type called explain ability types to track which ability types we've already explained. Right. I composite ability, so All abilities to explain add range. Yep. So it accounted for my eye composite ability correctly. Hash set system.type. I think that's fine. I don't want comments here though. Why are you adding comments? If explanation equals null, continue should be on the same line. Ability explanations, create instance, set explanation. Okay. Well, I mean, that's basically more or less how I would do it. Let me just, let me do this. That's great. Remove the comments, put continue keyword on same line, and import or, and do using system. So you don't need to do system.type. I don't know why it's generating comments. I told it in the settings to always not, or to never put comments in there, but let's see. All right, so did it put continue on the same line? It did, and it also added using. Sweet. Okay, accept file, boom. Okay, thank you. Thank you, little minion, little AI minion. Oh, wow, okay. So let's see if that works. It's both impressive and terrifying, yeah. What you asked? I mean, I'm just asking, I'm just telling it to do. The improved autocomplete, but chatting about the code is not something I can get used to. Yeah, it's definitely like, it's definitely interesting. So yeah, so look, I have 2 poisons here and it has successfully made it so that only 1 poison will be shown. And let's just check the Viper. Sweet, okay. That's basically correct. So we're just gonna go ahead and accept that. I already accepted that code, so yeah, we'll just go to the Git here and we'll just, oh, I don't wanna commit that. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay. Update card inspector ability descriptions. I wonder if it can automatically commit for me as well. That would be really nice. Okay, so that's done. Turn consumer effects don't play. So yeah, okay. So let's add a tag system. We're gonna try to add the tag system completely through the agent here. So let's go ahead and let's see, base card. So I probably want on a base card here. And let's add also the card definition resource. Base card definition resource, okay. All right, so let's, should I do a new chat? I probably should. Maybe do a new chat. I don't know if that's necessary, but let's go ahead and add base card. Okay. I need a tag system for my cards. Tags will affect, let's add a board inventory component here as well. Tags will affect how cards on the board are queried. Certain abilities will only be able to certain tags. This should be fully configurable through this should be fully configurable. I should be able to define tags through the or in card definition resource and assign tags to, let me add base ability in here, to base card ability. I also need tag querying capabilities in the query options in board inventory component. Actually, let's do that step later. I don't want to make it do too much at once. I'm still trying to get a feel for like what the optimal way of doing this. So let's just go ahead and enter that and let's see what happens. Let's examine the current code base. Boom. Card stats. It's looking at the iBoard queryable. Card tag enum. I like that. Let's call it something else though. Flags. Why is it flags? Oh, that's interesting. So it's using bitwise operators. Why is it doing that? I guess I could create like a bit mask. Let's modify the card definition resource to include tags. So that's exactly how I would have done it. I've got the card tag none, of course. It's added that to the duplication method as well. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I like this card tag. Oh my gosh. It just went ahead and made up a bunch of stuff. Oh, I see why it's using flags here, because then I can have categories. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. Let's see. So affected tags, exclude tags, base card ability, excluded tags. I don't need an excluded tags, do I? What is get tag description? Where is this it? Where is this at? Get description. Okay, the tag description, I'm not ready to put that in there just yet. Get tag filter description. Where did it put that? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Get tag filter description. I don't think that's going to work the way it's generated the descriptions, because this is not going to be a plain text. Okay. So, fix the targeted damage. What? What are you doing? I don't want all this stuff. Why are you adding? It's just making up cards now. Skeleton Archer. And Fire Elemental. Okay, can I tell it to stop? What are you doing? Okay. Slow down there, bud. What are you doing? How this work with AI assisted coding? I'm just using Cursor, and I'm using the Claude 3.7 Sonnet. No, it's not GitHub Copilot. It's, yeah. Cursor with Claude. What? It's still going. Okay, hold on. Can I stop this? Stop. Okay. Reject all. Let's do this again. Only minimally implement a card tag system. Do not update any descriptions yet. And do not create any new card types. Only add support for tagging cards, for adding tags to cards and abilities. Let's see what it does here. Hello, Hori Portier, welcome back. This time I didn't miss the stream. Yeah, we're doing it a little bit later this afternoon because you can have multiple tags. Yeah. Flag enums are awesome. It's gone rogue, yeah. You can define AI rules in the settings. Yeah, I already did some of that. It seems to be ignoring it though, as is typical with AI stuff. Vibe coding. It's too late. This is the game's AI now, yeah. Or the AI's game. I like to refer to code AI as a drunk intern. Moments of brilliance when it poops their pants. Yeah. Card tag framework system work probably work as well. Okay, so it added the flag system here. I don't need that many things. I'll tell it to revise this in the future. So this is fine. I don't know, affected tags. I don't think I want excluded tags. Why would I want excluded tags? I don't think I want excluded tags. I just want it to be affected tags. And probably, instead of none, probably... I guess I haven't really thought that much about the tag system yet, but let's see. Okay. Are you done yet? You're still thinking? Update the query. No, I told you not to do any description stuff. My goodness. Did I not tell you not to do description stuff? Do not update any descriptions yet. The heck, man. This is very entertaining, though. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I obviously do not know how to make the most of the AI yet. I'm just getting into this stuff, so we'll see. Honestly, I probably could have implemented the tag system by now, by myself. I guess I can accept these things as I want, but... So maybe I'll go through, let me go through and just accept these things. So we got card tag. Where did this put this? I put this in game.data. Cool. So I'll accept that. Let's go to card definition resource, card tag none. We'll accept that, accept that. Okay, we'll go here. Oh, I've already accepted that. Base card ability. I'm going to accept this, but I'm going to get rid of my excluded tags. I don't care about that. Here, board inventory component. Can I tell it? Can I do like Control K, remove comments here? Oh, I missed one, but that's all right. We can shorten this. Okay, we'll accept that. Affected tags. Oh, this doesn't have excluded tags. I don't, remove excluded tags from query options. Wow, that simplified it pretty substantially, actually. So card tag dot none. Oh, I see. So if there are tags specified, it will filter the result. So this is doing a bitwise and. That's cool. Okay. Did it remove the excluded tags? Oh, it didn't. So I'll remove that there. Accept. Yeah, get rid of that. What are you doing here? I don't want any description stuff. Let's reject that for now. I feel like I'm exactly doing that, looking over a junior developer's code, like a pull request and being like, I don't know about that one. I told you not to do this. I told you not to do this. Is it still going? Oh no. Turn consumer. What is this? Set tag filters. iTag filterable. Where's iTag filterable here? Did it create the iTag filterable? Oh, I missed it. Get tag filter description. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Will there be some kind of release recap video for Gunforge with stats and future plans, like the 5 months of indie dev video? Yeah, I'm planning on doing that for sure. I wish I had an AI agent to edit videos for me. That would be nice. So let's get rid of this. Affected tags, iTag filterable. Do I want to do that? Base card ability. We're going to reject that. We're going to reject this. Oops. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I want to reject that. We're not going to do excluded tags. We're not doing this. Reject excluded tags, accept that. Affected tags, this is coming from the iTag filterable. So wait, I want to do that too with my board queryable actually. card tag. I see. Oh, I see. So now that's a bitwise flags thing. You can just pass it as a single enum value. That's cool. Okay. Let me modify this. The only enum values here so far should be none, minion, and relic. Okay, accept. Cool. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Okay, am I missing anything? Get tag fill. I told you not to do any descriptions, bro. Turn consumer. Let's get rid of this. Accept. Affected tags not equal to card tags not none. Query options not affected tags equals affected tags. This is redundant. This is redundant. Because if it's none, then that's just going to be the default value in the iBoard queryable. I tag filterable. Card affected tags. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So now I've got my tags. So let's build. Also in latest VS Code Insider, they added a tune to GPT-4 as auto-completion instead of GPT 3.5. Interesting. Yeah. I got to get up to date on all this stuff. I'm just using Cursor because it seemed like the best option available right now. So what am I doing actually? So I want to go to. So if everything happened correctly, the cat is licking the fireplace right now. Oh, and it shows us flags here. Oh, very cool. Look at that. I can't uncheck none though. Why can I not uncheck none? Oh, because that's bit. What? No, that's not right. Is that right? Must be something with the flags export here. I guess none is just always going to be checked. Anyway, that's fine. So that's a minion. This is a minion. This is a relic. Maybe I'll add another alchemical. Okay, let's build this. So now I can set up the tags here. And then what I can do is I can go to my incense. So let's go to, I don't know if I need to start a new chat, but let's do this. So I'm gonna commit all, or stage all that. Let's go to the incense. Make incense only apply to cards with tag minion. That's not right. Oh, this is ask agent. I need to do agent. Here we go. It's pretty cool. Reminds me of the nun pizza with left beef meme. Nun pizza with left beef. Check it out. Boom. Speed.set tag filters, card minion. Sweet. Awesome. So if I go to my board inventory component now, whoops. I got that done. So let's see. Query options, get description. this is redundant. So when I'm doing the filtering in here, query options that affected tags is not equal to card tag dot none. So none, really, this should be all, right? Or no? No, it shouldn't be all. All would be all the bits. And then it would have to be, yeah, I would have to set basically int max valuer. So I don't know, this is kind of confusing, but I'll just leave that. So result.where, so yeah, query options affected tags not equal to 0. So that bitwise and is going to be able to target the specific tags. Awesome. So if everything worked correctly, then what should happen is the inset should only apply to minions. So I'm going to test this. I'm going to put a alembic here. I'm going to make it not trigger the skeleton because I want to observe it. So let's see. So this incense should not apply to the alembic. Okay, oh, did it apply to the alembic? It looks like it did. Hold on a second. It did. Okay, so it's still not working. Is there something wrong with my incense here? Incense. Query adjacent cells. Set tag filters card tag dot minion. Affected tags equals that. So if I go to my speed here, wait a minute. Base card ability. Oh, base card ability affected tags, right? So how is this working? Wait a minute. What is going on here? Tag filters there. Okay. No. So this is actually not working. So let's go ahead and ask it. Let's see. Okay. So the tag that's configured for speed needs to make it into the query options object when query before query board is called. So it missed that. So let's see if we can get it to do that, you know? Yeah, so the thing about this AI stuff right now is it definitely needs, the thing is, like, it's not at the point right now where I think you could just like build something with no code knowledge. Like, you definitely need to be able to read what the AI is doing and understand what it's doing and nudge it in a different direction when it's trying to do something that's not great. No, don't update the, no, I don't. Okay, let's do this. Accept that. So the problem is this query board, this is gonna happen every time. So I wonder, we'll ask the AI what it thinks about changing this. We are going to reject that. Okay. I don't like how this is all set up, but we're gonna see if we can get the AI to refactor some of this stuff. Let's see if this works though. Let's see if this works. So, Alembic, get on the board. Get on the board. Thank you. So if all worked, this incense should no longer affect the alembic. Sweet. Programming is that easy, folks. All right, anyway, this is actually immensely powerful. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah, I kind of resisted the AI tools for a long time, mostly because I didn't think that they were sophisticated enough. But yeah, I definitely think now is the time where these AI models are useful enough to actually increase your productivity in these things. I still do think that you have to be careful to understand what the AI is doing. Because if you let the AI build the entire code base, then eventually it's going to get to the point where you don't understand how the data is flowing through the system. And I think that could be a risk, because then it's like, how can you drive the AI effectively if you don't actually understand the system? So I could definitely see how this could create a spaghetti mess if you're not careful, but I'm sure that will get better over time as well. Cool. So add tag system to, well, I'll just say add tag system. Let's see what we can do. There's one thing that I want to do here though, which is, I still don't know. I need to, add a property query options to the iBoard queryable interface and refactor any class that implements iBoard queryable to account for this change. That's interesting. So it looked in the code base for iBoard queryable, it found 0 matches, and then it tried again with a different grep, and it found 2, which is correct, I believe. This is neat. Reading project rules. If you're using cursor. Is that a book? I don't read books. I'm sorry. I'm not that smart. I was going to do a, I don't mean to dismiss. I mean, it's a good suggestion. I'll look it up, but I was going to probably just watch like a YouTube crash course video or something. My own code is never a spaghetti mess, surely. What's interesting though is that this, part of the reason why I'm so slow with writing my code is I keep like hemming and hawing between 2 options. Like I see 2 equally good options for implementing something, and I usually kind of go back and forth in my mind of which one's better. What the AI helps actually do is like help me solidify pretty quickly an approach, because usually I'm like second guessing myself, like, is this the ideal way? And then I ask the AI to design a system and it's like similar to the one I was going to design. I'm like, okay, that makes me feel better. It makes it easier for me to commit to a design or an architecture decision for sure. Combine query options and query options into one field in speed and turn consumer. I mean, this is something I could have done manually with very little effort, but I like telling the AI. It's just a small wiki page. Oh, okay. I will definitely read that. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. Accept that change. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Okay, boom. Okay, sweet. So that all works. Now what I don't like is what does it want me to do here? It wants me to remove that. Why? Okay, I don't really like Let's see. I think having the tag filters set here makes sense. Query adjacent cells, vector 2, 0. Okay, I think I'm going to take a quick break right now, and then when I come back, what I want to do is I don't really like how this whole query board, iBoard queryable is set up. And the reason is because I have to pass in this affected tags every time, and like this is going to be repeat code. So what I might do is I might ask the AI to refactor it to be streamlined, but what I suspect it's going to do is I suspect it's going to move that query board stuff into the base card ability instead. And the reason why I think that would be better is because, well, let's see, am I using the iBoard queryable anywhere? I mean, I'm using it as an implementation, but I mean, oh, here, get description. If this is iBoard queryable, oh yeah, that's the problem. So I'm generating a description in here that tells the player which, how the board is being queried. I'm going to ask the AI how it wants to refactor it. What I think it might do based on my concerns is I think it might just elevate the query stuff to this base card ability abstract class, and then provide a method to set the query options from inside of a specific base card ability class. Because this, like the problem that I'm having is like this block here is going to be the same in every single implementation. And that's, I think that's pretty much an indicator that I probably shouldn't be using an interface here. What I want really is like a base implementation, and then all I want to change is the query options. So I'm probably going to move away from interface, but we're going to ask the AI, and we're going to see what the AI thinks about that. I'm not going to tell it what solution I have in mind. I'm just going to tell it the issues that I have with it, and then see if it does the thing that I'm suspecting it will do. But we'll see the results of that experiment in just a few minutes. I'm going to go take a break and get a refill on my drink and all that good stuff. If you're interested in supporting my work, you can purchase Gunforged on Steam. Please do so before AI takes my job, because then I won't be able to make a living and I'll be starving on the street, and you don't want that to happen. So purchase Gunforged. That will help me out quite a bit. And also I have Udemy courses available for sale. If you still want to learn how to build a game manually the old-fashioned way, those are the ways to do it. Give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back, and then we'll continue on with this stuff. Okay, I'm back. I can give you some rules that I use daily, but I'm not sure if it's entirely in the YouTube chat. Oh yeah, it probably won't. If you want, if you want to take the time, you can send me an email, admin@firebelly.com. You can also go to firebelly.com. My contact information is there, I think. I'd appreciate that assistance, but you know, no worries if you don't get to that. But yeah, that'd be great. Interfaces can have default method implementations. Yes, I'm aware of that, but there are also some limitations to that, and I thought that maybe I'd hit those limitations, but maybe not. Let's ask the AI. Let me see what the AI says. It may opt for putting that default implementation in the iBoard queryable here. So let's see. Okay. So my question for you is this. I don't like how this query board implementation is going to be duplicated for every class that implements iBoard queryable. Fix this. This agent mode is so good because it just automatically goes through the code base and figures out everything that it needs to figure out. Because there's two modes, there's agent mode here and there's ask mode. And the ask mode basically requires that you set up all of the context about the question you're asking, otherwise it won't give you a good answer. But the agent mode will actually do multiple requests and actually grep the code base. Board query helper, query board. Why would it do that? Why would it create a new class? No, don't create a new class. Don't create a board query. Don't create a new class. Either elevate the query board functionality to base card ability or add a default interface method implementation. Okay, so you do need to babysit a little bit. Oh, that's nice. It detected that if it's an iTag filterable, it automatically adds those affected tags. Very cool. That's sick. Oh. Did it actually apply the changes? Oh, it's still going. Okay, I won't touch anything. You should try the VS Code Insider Agent next. It's pretty good too. Is that free? It's still going. I wonder how much of my API usage this is using. Oh man, it's churning through usage with the agent mode. Let me see. I see. It looks like there are some specific types of requests that you can... I don't know how the cursor pricing works. It looks like you can use some models without extra cost, but looks like 3.7 Claude 3.7 Sonnet is not supported, so that's why I needed an API key for that. I mean, I haven't used that much. I think I've used like a little over $1 of usage this session, which is still a lot. I mean, if I did this all day, I'd be paying like 10 or 15 bucks a day in just API usage. So that's not ideal, but you know, we'll see. I'll have to try the free stuff that's available. I wish I had this a week ago and I decided to refactor 6,000 lines of GDScript to C#, used Seek Coder with Twinny plugin. Worked and saved 3 weeks of work, but it was messy. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you were here earlier in the stream. The reason why I'm doing this... Oh, it needed me to accept that. Okay. The reason why I'm doing this is... doing this now anyway, is that... what is going on? The reason why I'm doing this now is because one of my former colleagues who is still working in the industry, in the software engineering world, he is working at a company that is making good use of these tools. And there was a team apparently of two guys they migrated like 100,000 lines of code in 2 weeks, which is like nuts. But they were using all these AI tools. So why does it think that this was an error? Hold on. There's like checkpoints, right? Let's see. Checkpoints, one linter error. The name query board does not exist in the current context. Is that true? What's the point of having default interface implementations if they're not just automatically going to work? Am I misunderstanding this? Hold on a second. Why does the default interface implementation not work? It seems like the board queryable extensions should be unnecessary. The issue is that the default interface implementation in C# have some limitations. Default interface methods can't access private members of implementing classes. They can't directly access other interface members without qualification. They can't access instance state of the implemented class directly. In our specific case, the default implementation needs to access affected tags from the implementing class, which is a property of base card ability via the iTag. Okay, that makes sense. This creates a dependency that's not directly expressible in a default interface method without casting. Let's see, this as... Oh, did you fix it? No, it's not targeting a version. Hold on a second. This is targeting .NET 8, so... Okay, well... There are errors popping up, so... We'll just go ahead and accept these things. Okay. That makes sense. VS Code Insider Agent as in Copilot. I'm going to try that too, especially if it's like free or cheaper, because I don't know. I guess my understanding is that I could probably use Claude 3.5 and that should only cost, I don't know. I don't understand the pricing at all. Because it's like there's Cursor Pro, which gives you access to like the agent mode here, but then you have to add your API keys for the various services, but then like there are some requests that you can make through Cursor that are free, and it's like, I don't understand. Because like all these models have their own pricing, but then Cursor has its own pricing, and it's like, how does Cursor give me free requests if I need API keys for the, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I had to figure it out. But yeah, I don't think what I'm doing right now is sustainable cost-wise. I've already burned through like $1.30, which is not a lot of money. I mean, for a couple hour session, a couple bucks, like $1 an hour, but you know, that's stuff that adds up over a month of work. So I need to figure out a way to reduce that, especially since I'm paying the $20 a month now. Still some still some stuff to work on, but I'll try the Copilot stuff and see what's up with that. Okay, so let's see. Cool. Let's make sure nothing broke. Let's make sure nothing broke. Sweet, it seems to be working just fine, so the incense is only affecting minions. So I think now what I need to do, I don't think... It's probably not going to be able to edit stuff. So I'm going to need to... Whenever I'm designing scenes in Godot, I'm going to need to take over manual control. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So far, I was unable to find a self-hosted GPU solution with agent mode. Required amount of memory is too big, and the agent mode implementation is in free tools is far from what Copilot can do. Yeah. $20 for cursor sub. Yeah, I think the way I'm reading it, though, is that that's only for certain models. So I think I could probably switch. I mean, I could probably do that right now. So what I could probably do is if I go to my... Let me commit what I got here, though. So iBoard queryable changes. What I can do is I can go to my... You get Sonnet 3.7? But it's using... Hold on a second. It's using my API key. Maybe I should remove that. Is it still gonna work? I'm just gonna make sure I don't want to reveal my API key real quick. Oh, with your Cursor Pro subscription, you do not need to use your own Anthropic key. Well, there answers my pricing question. So I guess I was just being dumb. Turn off Anthropic key. So it was probably defaulting to using my Anthropic key when doing this stuff. Okay, thank you for, yeah, thank you, Alexo. Very much appreciate that. It's so nice. This stream is so good. We got all kinds of experts. We've got the AI, the in-house AI expert. We've got some pixel artists that watch the stream regularly. We got audio people. This is great. Okay, so I turned off my API key. It's not like I was burning money. I just put $5 down because I was just testing it, so it's not that big of a deal. But it is amazing how quickly you go through those requests, especially in agent mode, because it's doing a new request for all these things. So yeah. Okay. I don't know what to work on next. Oh yeah, I want to add the tags to, we need to, so there's a couple of things that we need to do. This card inspection is going to be really important, and I'm kind of nervous about the AI getting its teeth into this stuff, but this card description, this is like the overview that tells you what the card does. So this is how the user is going to get all the information they need about the card. Right now, if I right click, you can see that it's 3 turns, deals 2 damage, whatever. So this is where the tags need to be shown. So I think I'm going to show the tags of this ability, of this card underneath the title here. And what I'm going to do is, let's, shoot. Okay, so let's do this. Let's create a new script, or a new scene. Other nodes, let's do a... I don't want to call it card tag. I'll call it like a tag label, I suppose. Let's add a panel container. Actually, what I'm going to do is, yeah, let's do this. So we'll probably do some art here real quick, but let's do this. Label. This should probably have constants. Let's do padding of 4 all the way around. Okay. And then let's just call this like minion here. Let's reset the size. Perfect. I'm gonna need, actually this should probably be a panel container. Let's add a panel container. Make scene root. Margin container. Okay, so I need to, let's just go and create a very basic panel here. It doesn't need to be big at all. Let's do 6 by 6. We're going to use pure white, HSV. Okay. Assets, UI. We call this tag panel .png. Okay, in here, what are we doing? Type variation, no. Theme overrides, styles, panel, new style box texture, quick load, tag panel, texture margins, what is that? 2, 2, 2, 2. So that creates like just a little bit of roundedness there. And then the color, we don't really care about the color because what we're going to do is we're going to do self-modulate here. And we'll just choose something like that for now. Reset the size. Okay. It's not super pretty right now, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. So the title label here, let's go ahead and add an HBox container here. And in here, this is going to be tag container. We're going to instantiate child scene. First of all, let's make this shrink to end. And then we'll instantiate tag label. Something like that. Now, I do think that this probably needs to be grouped together a little bit closer, so we'll go ahead and do that. I might reverse the order of this. Yeah, that's probably fine. Maybe I'll reverse the order again, I don't know. Oops. No, I think it looks better on the top here. We can see how it looks in game too, but all this is basically just still experimental here, so I'm sure this will change at some point. Maybe I'll use the blue. Ooh, that actually kind of looks good. And the other problem too is that this text actually should not be white. This needs to be that cream color. There we go. There we go. And actually, I may not need... I could probably use that color. That might look even better. Or, let's see. Now I'm just playing with colors. That's kind of cool. I think I like the purple better though. We'll just keep that for now. Okay. So these tag labels here, get rid of this. We're going to load this as a placeholder. Also access as unique name. Okay, so this is where, oops, it still wants to open in VS Code. So this is where I need to go into my card inspector. And I'm just going to get this AI started. Tag label placeholder. This needs to be renamed to placeholder. And I also need a script attached to this. So this is all stuff that I don't think the AI can do. I mean, I should try it, but it would have to edit the scene files and everything, and I think that's probably a bad idea. So we're just gonna let it, we're just gonna do its thing. Get the autocomplete there, which is nice. Public void, or public string text. Get set, well, we need a node here, so node private label label. Oh, look at that, it automatically filled that out for me. Sick. Okay, so that's cool. We need to mark this as a unique name so it's accessible. That's all good. I don't need set text. Okay. So, set up description. So, in the card inspector, set up description method. A tag label instance needs to be created from the tag label placeholder for every unique tag associated with the card. Do not use ability tags. Only use the tags at the base card level. And actually, iBoard, let's see, speed, iBoard queryable. Right, and we got base card. There are card definition resource tags are here. Okay. This is getting a little bit confusing because I've got card tags associated with card definition resources, but then tags associated with abilities. I'm going to need to be able to indicate in the description which tags the abilities affect. So we're going to direct the AI to do that, but we're going to see this first. So let's see what that does. Assembly language person here, but I'm not really useful. Yeah, I'm not doing assembly. Not at the moment, anyway. I bet you AI would be really good at assembly stuff. I also sent you the email. Just remember to modify the rules to your liking. Enjoy, I gotta go. Thank you, Alexo. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to do that for me. And I hope to see you at a next stream. I probably missed you already, but that's all right. How long does it take to understand? Come on, AI, I thought you were smart. I thought you were smart. All right, let's see what you did. Let's see what you did. Why is it adding? I don't want you to add comments. Stop adding comments. Dude, it accepted everything now. Look at that. I really wish it wouldn't add comments though. Sorry, I gotta move this to the other monitor because I'm gonna go look at my settings real quick. Rules. Never add comments to code. Okay. Is that all? That's the only change it made, really? Huh. Okay. So setup description. Well, let's take a look. We'll see if it worked. Pretty crap, actually. Too many different chipsets. Oh, I see. Minion, look at that. So it successfully... The alembic did not work. Why did the alembic not work? Oh, because this got unchecked for some reason. So that's supposed to be an alchemical thing. This is not supposed to be alchemical. Look at that, alchemical. Boom, we got tags in place. Oh, I can drag this? Oops. Okay. Minion, incense. Let's see, incense, relic. Yes, dude, this is turning into a game. This is so cool. Okay. The problem, though, is now we need to modify... We need to modify the description. So the description is going to get very long here. I'm kind of wondering if I should remove the this language here about what it targets. I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the player to hover over the card on the grid and then have it highlight the cells that it's going to affect. I think that will make more sense than trying to put it in English language here. I'd ideally want to do that, but I think that the rule sets are going to get quite complicated. I might even be able to distill it down into symbols. I definitely think that trying to do English language description of which cards it targets, though, is just going to be too tricky, and it's also going to take up a lot of space here, so... I'm going to stop doing the embedded game window. Why is that not project settings, display, window, integer viewport. Oh, I see. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter then. All right. So that's pretty cool. So add tag labels to inspector. All right, now this is going to be very difficult, I think. We're going to see though. We are going to see. This is base card ability. Let's remove the get query description from iBoard queryable. I no longer want human readable descriptions of query options of the query options object. Back for a bit, you have to make a cursor rules in your project directory, the AI rules, and the cursor doesn't seem to work on latest cursor version. Oh, I see. So that must be why it's not working. Interesting. That seems like a very basic bug. Wouldn't they fix that as quick as possible? Anyway. I'm gonna let the agent do my work for me while I text some people. No, I'm not gonna do that. Gotta interact with you all. They are they're removing it, so they're just gonna go to like workspace level cursor rules. Okay. Let me do that right now, actually. I actually think the settings are safe because all the keys are blurred out, but I just don't want to leak my key on accident. So you said .cursor rules. So if I go here, new file, .cursor rules. Is it just that? I can just add my code in there. So we're going to apply that. We're going to apply this. Apply that. And that. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. I don't have to do the tedious stuff anymore. My goodness. That's so cool. Wow. And I am just going to frequently run the game, though, and make sure that nothing is broken. See if the file gets added as context. Okay. Boom. Check that out. Okay. So I'm going to say remove query description. Actually, let's do that, what you said. Let's do this. Let's do Control-I. Test. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. I'll try that later. I mean, I'll see if it takes effect here. Maybe I have to restart. I don't know. Then check the rules tab in cursor settings. There should be a checkbox at the bottom. Yeah, okay, so that's on. The check cursor rules is on. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and commit this. So remove queryable description. Okay, so damage. Let me see how this works. Okay, let's try this. I need to modify my ability descriptions such that their configured card tags are mentioned in the description. I want this to work similarly to how I am doing get magnitude description, where I'm generating BB code text with a keyword changed to a different color. Every keyword that matches to a tag name should be highlighted. Similarly, the ideal result is that something like the alembic, let's see. Oh, I didn't make the alembic. Oh no, the turn consumer. Oh, you know what? Where am I setting the affected tags? Did I not update this? Oh, am I not setting affected tags anywhere? Oh wait, no, I did it in the incense, didn't I? Yeah, speed.set tag filters. The idea was that something like the incense would have its abilities, would indicate that it only affects cards of type minion. Let's see what it does. Oh, you know what? Let's stop this. I'm going to add, I don't think I need to with the agent mode, but I'm just going to go ahead and add the incense there. And let's also just, I don't know. Let's add the base card ability as well. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Extra hours in project, good, I think. I like when I make extra hours in my study. Oh, very nice, yeah. Good, good. Hello, Neozoid. Well, you've been here, but you're continuing to lurk. You're always welcome. Always welcome. I wonder what this is kind of a tricky thing. I actually don't know how I would handle this. I think that, so the description probably needs to be added at the individual card level because this is where the tag filters are being set. So yeah, it's added it to the base card ability. Affected tags, get formatted affected tags. Why is it running the game? It wants to run the game. That's so funny. No, I don't want to run the game. Let's go ahead and run this or apply that though. Where is this actually being? I have no clue if this is going to work. I can't believe it actually wanted to run the game, though. That's hilarious. What was it going to do? Take a screenshot of my scene? It doesn't even know. Okay, I need to drag these things out of the way real quick so I can actually click on the incense. Only affects minion. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I don't like how that's presented, though. Ideally, this would say minion So yeah, in here, so let me instruct the AI. Let's see that. So let's see how it does. I like that approach. However, the output for incense currently looks like reduces turn cooldown by 1, only affects minion. And what I'm going to do is actually, let's go to my incense.tres, because this is where the... Wait, where is the description coming from? Oh no, it's coming from speed, right. What I want to show is something like reduces minion relic by 1, where minion, relic, and alchemical are the tags that the ability applies to. This should work the same across all ability descriptions. This is super cool. I don't have to do any thinking. Wow. Oh, I made it. I'm making it work. Unable to reach Anthropic? No. Don't make me do this myself. This is crazy. I'm blown away. We want to integrate them directly into the ability description text. Yes, thank you for restating what I want more concisely. It's very appropriate. So let's see. Oh, really? That's it? Dude. No, don't do it. Okay, it keeps failing. Come on, Anthropic, build more server capacity. I need it. I wonder if there's I'd be interested to see the trends, because I think that actually what's interesting is that I talked to my colleague who is using these AI tools at his company just yesterday, and then another friend reached out to me and told me that one of the senior devs that he's working with is also using these tools. So I wonder if like we're in a moment right now where like the adoption of these kinds of tools is actually spiking. That would be interesting. Get magnitude description. So we can apply that. We'll apply that there. This workflow is so nice. And then, you know, just with the Git integration, just like staging and committing stuff, it updated my damage for me too. It should update the poison as well. Nice. Is that it? I think that should be it. No, don't run the game. I don't care. Don't run the game. No. What are you gonna test? How are you gonna know what to test? You don't know how my game works. It's an over-ambitious AI. This guy, can you believe? You don't know how to test my game. Look at that, reduces minion turn cooldown by 1. Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna change that. Actually, maybe I should leave it. Why not? Leave it that color, reduces minion turn cooldown. I don't have a whole lot of colors to work with here. To all, no. Okay, so this, if there are no card tag affected card tag if affected card tag is none, then don't append or add anything to the description string. Is this the paid version or free for Cursor? This is the paid version. I was playing with the free version last night, but actually during this stream, I actually just put down my card. It's $20 a month if you bill it monthly. So, I mean, it's a huge time savings. Cool. I don't like this. We're going to return null here. I don't like returning string.empty. Stop trying to test the game. Oh man, this is ridiculous. This is crazy. All right. Anyway, I should stop saying that. It's crazy indeed, but there's no useful insight coming out of my mouth. So, uses minion tool cooldown by 1, consumes turn progress, and applies 1 poison per turn consumed. Deals 1 damage, applies 2 poison. Oh my gosh, look at how cool that is. Look at how cool that is. So we got the tags, we got alchemical here. We've got relic here for incense. That's probably, I mean, that's probably not a relic, so I probably should change that to something else, but what's another tag I could use? So there's like relic, there's, ooh, you know what I might do? I might make another tag that's called ritual. So let's go to my, let's do this first. Create a new chat. Add a ritual entry to card tag enum. I mean, I could have done this with just a one-liner. I just want to see the AI do it. Probably wasting my API calls just to do this one little thing. Oh gosh. Yeah, I got it. You don't need to explain it. Thank you. Okay, and I'll build this. And instead of incense being a relic, I'll make it a ritual. It wants to see your pixel art skills, yeah. It's true. I just think that's so funny how it's like, great, let's test the game now. Like, what are you gonna do? Ritual, sweet. Wow, that's super cool. That is really cool. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing with this today. I just did some of the most, like, especially like this AI stuff, especially for annoying things like building strings and whatnot. Like, that's gonna be so, like, that's so nice. I didn't have to write any of that string building code for the descriptions, right? Like, I didn't need to, and I think it might have used one of my colors too. Wait, I should probably inspect that. Let's see. I should probably inspect that. So if I go to my base card ability, tag color. Oh, wait. Yeah, it just pulled in one of my game constants color. That's crazy. It just pulled one of my colors here. Dang. And it chose a good one too. Like, I don't even know how it decided, but like, that's a good color for a tag. I mean, what else would I choose if I were to choose something? Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to use red. I mean, I might use the purple, but that would be hard to read. This, yeah, I think the green is fine. A cool color to match like the tag background here. Maybe I should make the tag background the same color though. just so that it's consistent. I can't use the dark purple for the text because it wouldn't be super readable. Yeah, I think that's maybe a little bit better. So we keep the tag background color the same as the text color here. So this is a tag here. I mean, it would be nice if I could do like a tag background here. That might be too noisy. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. So I'm actually curious to see what happens. I'm actually curious to see what happens if I go to my incense here and I set tag filters to card tag minion and card tag dot ritual. I just want to see what happens if I have multiple. I didn't really test that yet. I'm sure it'll be fine. Can you import your VS Code config into Cursor? Yes, you can. Yeah, it automatically does that for you. So yeah, it's awesome. You could have a dotted underline or something. Ooh, that is an interesting idea. I wonder if that's possible. I'm going to ask the AI to do that. Oh, this is not working. Oh, I did it wrong. I did my bitwise operator wrong. It's supposed to be or. Bitwise or, not bitwise and. Minion and ritual. Oh, that's so cool. All right, what happens if I add a third one? Or card tag dot relic. Wow, I got this whole tag system implemented in like no time flat. Oh, that's wrong. Minion and relic and ritual. So let's see if we can get that to fix. Oops, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this to fix it. The get formatted affected tags is slightly wrong. The output text for 3 items looks like the following. Relic and minion ritual, but should be relic, minion, and ritual. Fix the code to address this error. It is kind of like having a junior developer. And it's adding comments. Stop adding comments, dude. That's especially redundant in like an AI-empowered code base where you can like ask questions about what the code is doing. Like comments become extra redundant. Anyway. Reduces minion, relic, and ritual cooldown. Perfect. Thank you. So I got to be like the QA tester and also the senior engineer kind of guiding this little man here. But it's kind of fun, actually. It takes all the tedium away from the work, and I can just tell it what I want and how to go about approaching it. Perfect. Dang. Dang. I'm dumbfounded. Okay, we're going to try a dotted line now. I'm curious to see if there's a way to do that in Godot, but let's see. Add affected tags to ability descriptions. Okay, so now what I want to do is in my base card ability, get formatted affected tag. Let's see. Let's do, I'm going to do ask instead. Is there a way to do dotted underlined text with Godot's rich text label and BB code? If so, show how that can be implemented for get formatted affix. Does not have built-in support for dotted underline specifically. However, you can implement a custom effect for this. Here's how you can modify the get formatted to use a custom dotted underline effect. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Apply the changes that you just mentioned. So I switched to agent mode. This is crazy. Let's see if it can add a new card just with a prompt. Okay, yeah, let's see how the dotted underline stuff go, and then I will ask it to create a card. Hello, Pocket Pixie. Welcome back. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Good to see you as always. Welcome, welcome. Unable to reach Anthropic. Come on. We're not going to be in the AI revolution if keep getting timeout. I'm going to be absolutely shocked if this works. This is nuts. Oh, failed to build project. Nope, hold on. RFX transform. Why is this not working? Well, I'll just ask it. Oops. How do I go back to a previous chat? Oops. Why is that adding a new... The dotted underline effect has multiple errors. Please correct. Oh, yeah, I missed the partial modifier. I'm going to tell it to search. So it's actually going to the web to look for a C# rich text effect custom implementation. That's crazy. I've seen the AI functions out for VS Code. I'm still using another IDE. The downside of AI success, not enough servers. Yeah, true. Can you adjust the font? It's very hard to see and I'm looking at it full screen. I mean, I can. Are you talking about this font? I can, but I have to make it ergonomic for me as well. Like I can bump it up, but I'm going to be like very claustrophobic here. So apologies if you can't read it, but I need to be able to do my work as well. I wonder if I can I increase this size, just this panel here? Well, let's see. I'll just leave it like this for a little bit, see what happens. It's like scraping the web right now. That's great. Missing partial modifier, method process, custom effects, underline Does it not have, oh, is it outline or underline or? Doesn't have underline, yeah. Oh, I have to press search. Dang it. I should just let it do that automatically, huh? I'm still getting used to this. Thank you, though. Next time that search pops up, I'm just going to say go ahead. Okay, remember my preference search. That's so cool how it will go out and search the web. Why does it not just read the char FX transform in here? Oh, it's going to the text server now. I have a feeling it's not going to be able to solve this one. I have a feeling it's not going to be able to solve this one. This is a very niche thing, a custom rich text effect implemented in C#. It found something. Text server underline mode line. Have you used the docs functionality already? Settings features docs. In Cursor? Add a new doc. Well, I don't really like doing code documentation, but I'll play with that at some point. Okay, I don't think this is going to work. I'll give it a little bit more, but then gonna have to probably abandon that for now. Oh, it's going. Let's see what it does. How many times are you going to search? It's like me. It's like me running a search 20 times and not finding anything. It's docs for the AI to reference. Oh, I see. I don't have any docs readily available, but that is cool. My, the colleague I was talking to was talking about MCP, which is multi-context platform, I think is what it's called. You can configure in Cursor, and he has it connected up to like Jira and other document stores for the company. And then he's basically just like sitting back and directing the AI to make changes across a number of systems based on the documentation. It's pretty sweet. Pretty cool. Where is it finding this information? I think it's kind of just going off on a tangent now. Okay, can I like... It's gonna try a custom drawing method. Oh my gosh. Mostly use editor ask. Yeah, my colleague said to use mostly agent mode, so I think agent mode is great when it's not trying to do something hyper specific like this. It looks like it's not working that well. It's figuring it out though. The problem is, why is it not? Why is this wrong? No suitable method found to override. Oh, can I not override this? Wait, process custom effect, public virtual bool, process custom effects, char fx transform. Okay, well, let's accept that. Why is this not working? Fix in chat. The method name in Godot process custom effects. Different naming convention. What? Oh, capital X. So it knew that the naming convention was different. Draw a dot under by adding a small outline. Is this gonna work? This is not gonna work. There's no way this is gonna work. Okay, but can I stop this? Okay, anyway. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that was it, Alan. You're exactly right. You can add Godot's documentation for the AI to reference. Oh, interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. That did not work. This is never being called, right? Move this register dotted underline effect to a more appropriate location and make sure to invoke it somewhere. This is super cool. I'm curious to see what it does. Create a utility class for UI related functionality. Move the register dotted underline in class. Perfect. Now you gotta make sure to invoke it. Oh my gosh. Register all custom, yes. Keep going. Oh my gosh. So it created UI utils, register custom effect, Oh, does this not work? Register. Why is that not working? Hold on. What did it do over here? Rich text label install effect. Oh. That's not working. Oh, okay. I see how this needs to work. So this register dotted underline. I'll just add this myself. Ability label. No. Let's get rid of this. Oh, it needs the rich text label. I see. Let me go to my ability label. Whoops. Ability label. So in here, no, don't do that. Ability label, public, override, void ready, register dotted underline effect. Oops. This is UI utils dot register underline dotted effect. Cool. All right, so that should work. Let's see what happens. Sorry if I've already said, but how is AI assisted coding? It's great. I mean, you're welcome to go back and watch the VOD when this stream is over. You can see all the ways in which I've used it, but yeah, it's been great. This does not seem to be working though. So I don't think, I think adding custom rich text tags is just generally not very easy to do. So I don't blame the AI for doing this, but I am going to undo all those things. Yeah, it's been fine. Right now, I'm actually just about to go and have it create a new ability for me. So discard all 5 files. I'm just going to say goodbye to all that stuff. Let's create a new chat. Okay. Okay, let's see how it works. So, create a new class extending base card. This class should be called, well, I don't even know what I want to add here. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Let's try to, let's push it a little bit. This class should be called I'm just going to call it Bell. The Bell should have an ability that reduces the cooldown, or resets the turn cooldown of the card. I'm trying to figure out a way to word this so that it doesn't get confused. Should have an ability that resets the turn cooldown of the card closest to being finished on the target board. It should only affect cards with card tag minion. Do I need to add context to this? Let's add a base card. Well, I just do it here. Base card. Let's do base card, board inventory component. And let's also give it the turn executor so it knows what's going on here. This class should be called Bell. The Bell should have an ability that resets the turn cooldown of the card closest to the target board. It should only affect cards with the card tag minion. Let's see what it does based on that alone. I'm I'm really curious to see what it does here. If I can create cards this way and new abilities and whatnot, that's going to be nuts. Uh-oh, is it stuck in a loop? Or is it just searching the code base? Create a new class that extends base card with an ability that resets the turn cooldown of the card closest to being finished on the target board, but only affecting cards with the minion tag. Okay. So I created a new ability. Oh, created the resource too? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, let's see. Let's accept this. I don't want it to create Godot resources, though. I think that's a bad idea, so I'm going to have it not do that. Let's see what it did here. Let's see what it did. I'm going to close this window real quick. So, it accepts the card definition resource. That's fine. Sets the tag filters on the reset closest cooldown. Okay, so when it calls execute, it's looking at the target board. It's getting the cards on board ordered by priority. That's correct. Eligible cards on board where the card not cooldown is finished. That's correct. And the base card and affected tags is not equal to 0. Yes, that makes sense. To array. The eligible card's length is equal to 0. Yep. Closest to finish. Order by turn, cooldown remaining. That's correct. Closest to finish, reset cooldown. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Internal get description resets the turn cooldown of the let's change this to most advanced card. This title color, we're going to use a game constants. I don't have a color yellow. I should probably add a new. Oh, man. I need to add a new color to the constants, I think. Let's see. Swatches. What color do I want to use? Do I want an ability explanation? No, I don't need an ability explanation here, actually. I don't need an ability explanation here because the explanation is in the ability, and this is not a scalable thing. Remove the comments in this class. What? It's fine. Put this on a single line. I don't like this. This does not need to be... I have no clue if this is going to work, but this needs to be moved. Move this to its own ability class. Pretty impressive to use the array to avoid multiple enumerations that an IEnumerable would add. Yeah, that's awesome. It's crazy. And I think this is going to work, actually. So I just need to create the resource myself in the Godot engine. It may have created the resource correctly, but I doubt it because Godot needs to generate a bunch of UIDs and stuff for it. But let's accept that. And it should now remove this reset closest cooldown. Cool. Okay, so it just put this in its own little thing here. Now this needs to change. This is not going to look good. Resets the cooldown of the minion most advanced card. That's going to be a little bit awkward. I'm going to ask it to reword that, I think, but let's create the bell resource. So create new resource, card definition resource, bell. This is a ritual item. Let's do bell. Art. I don't really care about the art here. Yeah. So I'm going to go to my run manager. Instead of incense, let's add a bell. Bell. Resets the turn cooldown of the minion most advanced card. So let's take this. Let's begin. Oh, I forgot to set the... Oh, it's 2 turn cooldown. Oh, look at that. It worked. It should not do... It should not affect finished items, though, which it looks like it is. So why is that not working correctly? Reset closest cooldown. Where card... Eligible cards.length. Why is this not working? Card is cooldown finished. Okay, there's something going wrong here, but it's working. Oh, that needs to... I'm gonna need to dig into why that's happening, but it's working in a very basic sense. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I gotta figure out why that's not working exactly correctly, but I mean, it basically worked. That's crazy. It created a brand new ability for me, wrote all the code for it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be able to finish this game in like 3 months. This is nuts. Wow. Paradigm shift. Paradigm shift and synergy and all that corporate stuff. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the stream today. I hope you enjoyed this adventure into AI assisted programming. This is like, yeah, I mean, you've seen it in practice, right? So, and I'm not even a pro at using these tools yet. So yeah, maybe now's the time to start getting acquainted with the AI powered code tools if you haven't been doing so. Yeah, I mean, I think there's no reason I'm not going to use this because it's creating new abilities for me. I don't have to write this stuff. And it's, yeah. It's pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. What a time to be alive. Anyway, that's it for the stream today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. I will be back at it tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. In the meantime, please check out the links in the description below. Those are where you can find the links to purchase Gunforged or my Udemy courses. They're a great way to support my work and a great way of kickstarting your Godot learning journey as well. Thanks again, everyone. Very much appreciate it. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.